How's it going, everyone? The PlayStation Plus titles have been leaked for the month of August by Deal Labs. I am sure the official reveal is coming in a couple of hours as of the recording of this video. But we have the lineup, and I know there has been some disappointment, and there's always going to be some disappointment with the Plus lineup every month, just because whether it be you own the games, whether the games are not your cup of tea, etc., etc. However, this month, man, I'm looking at it, and Deal Labs is 99.999% of the times on point, so I'm gonna think, past this prologue, and they're gonna be on the money again. This is looking like a stellar month. I don't know, maybe I'm overhyping it a little bit, but having played all the games in this lineup, I think people are going to be very, very happy with the titles that they get. You got something for everyone here, so let's talk about the games themselves. Starting things off, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, and it was specifically noted that this is the cross-gen deluxe pack. There was a little bit of, a little bit of skepticism now surrounding Skate and how that game's going to turn out. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 was pretty solid, obviously a remake of the games that were received incredibly well back in the day. You got both of the games here, and yeah, pretty solid. I mean, skateboarding games, I feel like, especially with Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, you can just jump into it and have a pretty good time with it. It's not like you have to be a gigantic skateboarding fan, or, skateboarder yourself, of course. But yeah, I think this is one that's very nice, and what's nice about it is it was noted to be the cross-gen deluxe pack. This is actually one of those games that did not offer a free upgrade for, unfortunate, like, it is what it is. Like, some games are just gonna go down that route, but here it does look like you're gonna get the cross-gen deluxe pack, so I think that's a fantastic offering. Even when Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 goes on sale, it still fetches like a pretty hefty price, like $20 to $25, depending on if you buy the PS4 or PS5 version, so I think that is a fantastic addition to the library. I think that's one that a lot of people are going to be happy about. Next up, you got a game that's got a ton of content, Yakuza Like a Dragon, and Yakuza Like a Dragon is a RPG that's very much different than the other Yakuza titles, but it retains a lot of the quirks that make Yakuza Yakuza, the overtop nature of it, the zaniness, the wackiness, but also the solid storytelling and charming cast of characters. You're going to find that in Yakuza Like a Dragon as well. I know Yakuza might not be for everyone, but give Like a Dragon a chance, especially if you're a fan of traditional RPGs. I think you'll like it quite a bit, and another game that still fetches a hefty price, and yeah, the fact that it's available free in this lineup or for essential subscribers, I think that is a fantastic addition, given that, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 goes for like $20, $25, Yakuza Like a Dragon goes for $20, $25 on sale. The fact that both of those titles act as like the 1A, 1B titles on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 for this Plus lineup, I think that's a solid duo. That's not all. We got one more game to go over, and a rather good one, but just talking about Tony Hawk's Pro Skater and Yakuza Like a Dragon, that's a solid combo of games that are widely different from one another. Like, if you can't get into Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, maybe Yakuza is going to be right up your alley. If you can't get into Yakuza, maybe Tony Hawk's Pro Skater is going to be something more so for you. Whatever it is, I think both of those offerings are quite good as the two top games. And lastly, the third game, a pretty solid one as well, Little Nightmares. This is an adventure horror game that's incredibly atmospheric, has some cool puzzles. I really enjoyed it, and it's a game that I constantly talk up. And it'll be nice to see it get more attention as a PlayStation Plus game. Is it one that could have been a marquee headlining title like a Tony Hawk's Pro Skater or Yakuza Like a Dragon? No, but as a tertiary game and as more of an accessory game, I think that's a really great addition as well. And a lot of people might check that out and be pleasantly surprised with how high quality of a game it is. I want to pull up what it has on Metacritic, because I feel like it has to be a pretty good score. But nonetheless, it's been received fairly well on all platforms, and it's been available like free on PC a couple times, I think, through like the Epic Game Store, and they've just given the game out. But it's been received quite well. 81 on Metacritic, very positive reception on Steam as well, just shy of having an overwhelmingly positive reception. But solid adventure horror game, really cool visual style in that game as well. So if it doesn't look like it's one that would be right up your alley, give it a chance, give it a little bit, and I think a lot of you guys, as I mentioned, will be pleasantly surprised with it. They did a Little Nightmares 2 as well, Tarsier Studios, and that game's even better than Little Nightmares 1 in my opinion, so check that out. And I'm not a big fan of like atmospheric, darker games or anything like that, but Little Nightmares, Limbo, those games have always kind of hit home with me, and Little Nightmares I thought was a pretty solid one, so go check that out for sure. But Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, Yakuza Like a Dragon, definitely going to be the two games that stick out to the majority of people, but I think that is a solid 1-2 punch of top tier titles, and then Little Nightmares to round things out. Like, I really don't know. Like, obviously, if you own all the games, like, yeah, bro, it is what it is. Like, that's gonna happen, and if you have a large library of games, that's bound to happen, and I'm sure I've recommended Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 and Yakuza Like a Dragon during our deals videos, but yeah, solid roster of games here. I think most people are gonna be, you know, maybe even pleasantly surprised with how good the lineup is since a couple of the months recently. Definitely, I read the comments section, people being like, what the hell is going on, but yeah, this is a pretty good one. We just came off that month where we got Crash Bandicoot 4. Hopefully we can keep the momentum rolling, because that's been one thing that I've been surprised to see what was going to happen with PlayStation Plus Extra and emphasis being put on that. But if anything, the last couple of months have been some of the better months that we've seen in terms of last month, I believe, was the Crash 4 month, and then this month with Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. So let's hope they can keep that momentum rolling and we can continue to get quality at this level. Like, it'll ultimately be a long-term thing to see how Plus Extra and Premium does affect it, but so far so good. Two in a row. And yeah, that's gonna do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. I think most people are gonna be very, very happy with this lineup, and thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.